Hello student. Oral question series part 6. Question number 1. What is the LED interface with the PIC? To visualize indicate the output status or a digital signal. Next question. Which part is commonly used for to connect the LED? Port B or port D? How LED connect to the PIC? Through the current limiting resistor to port pin to avoid the excess of supply. What is the typical value of the current limiting resistor? 330 ohm to the 1 kilo ohm. What logic turns LED on or active low configuration? Logic 0. What logic turn LED on in active high configuration? Logic 1. What instruction is used in a C18 to turn on LED on? LAT B bits dot LAT B0 is equal to 1. And for the LED off, LAT B bits dot LAT B0 is equal to 0. Why is the delay used in LED blinking program? To make the on off transistor visible to human eye. Which function can be used to delay? That is a delay function. What is a relay? Electromagnetic switch used to control high power device using low power signal. Why cannot relay be connected directly to the PIC pin? Because relay coil require the more current than the PIC can supply. Which driver IC is used to interface relay with the PIC? ULN2003 or ULN2803. What type of signal activates a relay through the driver IC? Logic high signal. What is the function of diode across the relay coil? It protects the microcontroller from the voltage spike. What is the typical voltage rating of the relay using the PIC? 5 volt DC or 12 volt DC relay. What is the function of the relay? Common, no, and NC terminal. Com means common, no means normal open, NC means normal close contact. How do you turn the relay on? Set the corresponding output pin is high. What happens when the relay coil is energized? Switch moves to the NC to NO position. Close the circuit. What happens when the relay coil is de-energized? Relay returns to the default NC position. What is a buzzer used for the microcontroller system to produce the audible alert or signal? How is buzzer connected? It is through the driver, that is a ULN2003 interface to the port P. What is the voltage rating for typical buzzer use? 5 volt. How do you turn on the buzzer? Is equal to 1 and off is equal to 0. Why is transistor used between the buzzer and microcontroller? Provide the sufficient current for the driver of the buzzer. What happens when the control pin of transistor goes high? Transistor conducts and the buzzer turn on. Which component protect the transistor? Diode. Connect the across the buzzer coil. Can the buzzer be controlled by PWM signal from the PIC? Yes, generate the variable tone or sound pattern. What is a common practical use for the buzzer in embedded system? Indicate alarm, successful operation or system fault. Next question. What type of LCD is commonly used with the PIC? 16:2 alphanumerical LCD. Which controller IC is used to standard 16:2 LCD? HD44780 controller. How many data lines does LCD have? 8 data lines D0 to D7 through often used in a 4-bit mode. What are the 3 main control pins? RS, register select, RW, read write, enable pins. What is the function of the RS? It select the common mode or data mode. For the common mode, RS is equal to 0, data mode RS is equal to 1. What is the function of the RW? RW means we have to select read and write option. RW is equal to 1 means read, RW 0 means the write. What is the function of enable pin? It's enable the LCD to latch the command or data for falling edge. What voltage is typically used in operation of LCD? 5 volt. What is the purpose of the V pin in the LCD? To adjust the display contrast using the potentiometer. What is the difference between the 4-bit and 8-bit LCD mode? 4-bit mode use only 4 data lines to the save input output pins. Which port is usually connected to the LCD? Port D, port B and port C. What is the typical initialization command sequence 4-bit? 0x33, 0x32, 0x23, 28, 0x0c, 0x06, 0x01. What command clear LCD screen? Command 0x01. What command moves the cursor to beginner first line? Command 0x80. What command moves the cursor to the second line? It's a command 0xc0. How is character display on LCD? By sending ASCII data with the RS is equal to 1 and RW is equal to 0. Why is delay used after sending the LCD command? To allow LCD control time to process instruction. What is the C18 function is typically used to send command to the LCD command 0x01. What command function send data to the LCD data in bracket A. What is the purpose of initializing the LCD before display data? To configure its mode, 4-bit, 8-bit and cursor setting. How do you create the delay for the for loop or delay function? What is the role of enable pulses LCD communication? It's trigger data and a command transfer from peak to LCD. What does 0x0c command do in the LCD? Turn the display on or cursor off. What does 0x38 command do? Set the 8-bit mode to display, 2-line display and 5x7 dot format. What does 0x06 command do? Set the cursor to move right after each character is displayed. How can customer characterize to create the LCD? Using the CG RAM, character generator RAM feature. How many custom character can be stored in LCD CG RAM? Up to the 8 character. What is the main advantage of using 4-bit LCD? Save microcontroller input pin without losing the display capturing. What is the typical delay needed? That about the 2 millisecond for most command and 40 millisecond of the initialization. Why is LCD interfacing important in embedded system? It allows the display message, sensor data and system status in real time. Thank you so much. If you like the video, share the video, subscribe the channel and like the video. Thank you so much.